time to get lit. About to hit the club, about to go and find a fit. Homie stressed out cause I pulled her with his bitch. She left cause she chain fake and you're running tick.
What's up everyone, I'm Tiana Lene and you are tuned into another episode of TMITV. And today joining me I have artist and producer Busy Banko.
What's up? How you doing?
Good. So first and foremost, tell everyone who Busy Banko is.
Busy Banko is a talented young brother from out the X. Hard worker, ambitious, dedicated brother. That's how I put it. So ain't not much to it.
Gotcha. So you've been within the industry for over 7+ years. So how did you transition between being a producer and an artist? Like what inspired you to get into both?
It's me making beats. I just know how to structure everything. So as if an artist didn't know how to know where to put a hook or put a verse, I already know. You know what I'm saying? So me, I just started trying out rapping a little bit, just to see how it sound. And I was in school, and we had this little group. So I used to make the beats and rap. So it was like, yo, bro, you should rap. And I'm like, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept producing. But at a point, I got to it. Just like, you know what? Let me see how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the producers that I look up to, they do it too. So it was just like, all right, let me just try it out and see what the reaction I get. So.
Gotcha. So now that you're into both, which one do you lean more towards? Like being a producer or being an artist?
Production. Being an artist, you gotta think what to write and stuff like that. So with me, I go for emotions and whatever's going on. So every day it's like sometimes I could just be chill.
Right.
So an artist, they be on the road, they experience certain things, they go through things, so they be able to write, whatever song they put. Me, I listen to old albums and stuff, but I listen to the beats. So I don't really listen to the lyrics as much. I'll just listen to how the beat is structured, and then I'll go ahead and make it.
So how do you distinguish your time between both? Like how do you switch over from being in producer mode and now say, oh, now I want to be an artist mode? Like how does that process work for you?
It goes by a song. I do a song, I get hype about it, and I said I'll continue, keep going, and I'll go for months. I'll say about 3 months. I didn't really go a whole year just being an artist. So.
Right.
But I'll say give it a couple months.
So have you ever given a beat to someone that you kind of wish you would have kept for yourself? Or you've given away
all the time. Yeah, definitely all the time. But sometimes it's just if I feel that artist can really, that's the thing. If I feel like that artist or any artist, if they pass on it, be like, yeah, it's fire, but I don't know if I.
Right.
And I'm like, what do you mean you can't?
Right.
All right, I'll do it myself, and then they'll be like, "Damn, you're right. I could have did it." You know what I'm saying? So that's the example. I show examples. That's why I was when you balancing the two, people be like, "Oh, you be an artist now, so you're not gonna be setting out beats. You gonna keep it for yourself?"
Right.
No.
Right.
No.
So some of your credits include Don Q, Dave East. So how has it been working with these people, and what have you learned from kind of sending your beats out throughout the industry?
Yeah, physically, actually working with them, I'm still, trying to get that to fall through. But as in people in connects, I know I'll send out beats and stuff. So, some way tomorrow in the future, I'll get to actually sit down and bring them into my world of what's going on. So.
Okay, so let's talk about the big single, I'm Convinced.
Yeah.
It has been blowing up. You got people on social media posting videos to your music. It's on Tidal, Apple Music, iHeartRadio. So what has that process been like? How has that track come about?
When I did the record, usually I do snippets, just to see what the fans is thinking. And the comments I was getting, it's yo, what is that?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, it's a record, I'm just, because at that moment I could have kept the hook, take my verse off, send it out. But then I was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Then my boy was like, nah, keep your verse.
Right.
I like how you transition into it. It's not like you just hopping in and you just rushing it. It's like you just still chill. So I was just, alright. But I was in the process with another record I had put out called Win Big. So it was just like, damn, people like Win Big, but then they keep, beasting for the Convince record.
Right.
So I made that move of shooting the video for Convince. And then I didn't shoot the video for Win Big. So it was just like,
right.
So I was like, alright, let me just do Convince. But the way when I did the video was like, how it started off is just like, by myself. And then it's like, then you have the transition part when you get the cars and then all the women, all that stuff. It's just giving it how artists feel.
Right.
They do their music, they feel convinced, like, yo, I could do this, I could do anything in the world. So that was the message. Everything I put out in my music is a message. It's not just how you come up. It's just a message that I want to give to the artist. Don't ever feel like, you can't do something. Like, if you know you could do it, you know what I'm saying, you get up and you ready to go. Who you stopping for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their opinions at the end of the day, but who really sitting, you know what I'm saying, who's with you thinking? Nobody but you.
And speaking of the video, that's actually what I was going to ask you about, the concept of it, because it kind of shows you transitioning from being on stage, being with your homies, with the cars, like, was it a thing where you were just like sitting with your friends, like, how should I put this video together? Like, how did you come up with that concept of just transitioning from you being on stage to kind of showing where you are now with all the nice cars and everything?
Like I had said before, like, just to, that's what comes with the game. Everybody starts from a certain level, and then they'll go to another level where it's like, oh, I'm on stage, the fans. Then it's like, all right, keep going, because you're convinced. Then you get cars, and you get the house, and you got all this stuff. That's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my lifestyle, but that's, if you're an artist, and that's what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? If I play that role and not be a producer as much, that's what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? But, again, that's just a whole output, a blueprint.
Right.
As in, I'm an artist, all right, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go to road, you're going to be on stage, you know what I'm saying? You're going to start your cars, you're going to start getting money, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to happen.
So did you expect the outcome from this song that you've gotten?
Yeah. What made me really push it is I like West Coast music. So it was just like the way I put that beat together, it gave it that vibe.
It definitely
But
did.
it was confusing people because they're like, all right, he's from the Bronx. We know what's going on in New York right now, like the way the tempo is going. But his tempo is completely off.
Completely different, yeah.
From what we're doing now. So my boy that he's in LA, I think, or whatever. He's in school. And he heard the record and he was like, yo, I hope you shot the video. They didn't even know I shot the video yet. I already shot it. He was like, I hope you shoot the video in LA.
Right.
I was like, nah, I didn't want to because then it's just going to give it that vibe of is he from LA? Where is he from? Yeah. So I shot it in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So from there it was just like, we don't care how the video shoot. You got the record out. Now we can get to it. And the people's beats and like, yo, we can get the song. Because I started off just leaving it on the video. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it pushing and stuff. And then I started putting it on iTunes. Then I started putting it on Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Tidal. So from there it was just like, all right, I got it. There you go.
Right. Yeah, it's all out.
Yeah. So that I didn't have to like I said, if I was really an artist right now, I'd keep pushing it, but I have it as a portfolio for myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really too much big on my own views, but for my views as a producer, it's like, oh, he got this amount, like, but that's just a good part.
So coming up in the Bronx, like, explain the competition between artists, because of course New York is like the city of all of the legendary artists. How's the competition? Is it like a thing where New York supports New York, or like, is it vice versa?
The way the generation is set up right now, the support is tricky. You get what I'm saying? It's like people don't start off until it's like you get a cosign. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like big off a cosign. Oh, look who you with. Look who you taking pictures with. Oh,
sounds familiar.
They're convinced now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I could be posting videos all day, making beats. Oh yeah, the beats fire. Now it's like, oh, we hating on the video. Oh, all right, what's next?
Right.
Now he in the studio with these artists. All right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? With me, that's like my key line. Like, what's next? I got that from Diddy, bro. That's just that feeling. Like, what's next? Like, you just can't just stay in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody get comfortable. They're like, I'll do this. I got put on. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking good.
Right,
They just,
I'm set.
Yeah, I'm set. You really not set. You know what I'm saying? What are you really doing? So.
And those be the same people you never hear from again after one hit.
And that's the thing, and I always say, like, all these artists that's hot now and what's going on, like, I could tell you who's gonna last and who's not gonna last. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I can tell if they don't if they don't level up themselves, they're gonna be in the same spot, and then the music's gonna just, you know, dry out. So it's just, everybody is just repeating the cycle of history.
So who do you think is gonna last?
Name some artists.
You know you are.
Name artists. So
Alright,
much
let's
artists.
say, okay, Davies,
You can last.
Don Q.
You can last.
Let's see, who else? Young and May.
The other day I asked the question, where is she?
I want to see.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where is she? Because
Right.
if that's what's going on, now I see that the generation's off about hype and views and looks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the chain card, this and that. We're gonna follow up. But a person who's just rapping in the alley, they don't even follow up. They follow up on how it look. You know what I'm saying? So Young and May, you know, I don't know how that even started about. Like, I know I seen a couple of records from before, but as that record, it was just, again, when she shot the video, and then that particular line, and then when people keep posting it, you never know who's watching. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I noticed that, because that's why I don't beg people, like, go post my video, this and that. If you post it, you know what I'm saying? If I actually post it, then you post, that's different. But again, there's people that just, like, feel some type of way if a person don't follow like everybody else and post it. I'm not a follower. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I like it, this and that, I'm not gonna lie and post it like, oh, this is fire, just because or whatever the case be, and then not even speak to you again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that type of mutual, that feeling.
Yeah.
So, like I said, some artists I know stop, and then some artists will go. But like I said with Young and May, like, I'm not saying our music's whack and stuff. It's just who's in the room. You know what I'm saying? Who you working with, who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? The producers is supposed to make the artists keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get so much different producers, just like you don't know what energy you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could be with Zaytoven. You're gonna get that feel. If you keep working with him, then you're gonna transition yourself to that. Like, you gotta know how to be versatile.
Right.
If you're not versatile, it's over. That's why you see certain artists like Drake, and he can hit any level and be good. Right. And that's where the money keep flowing in. The companies look at that like, he's good. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jay-Z. Like, that's why people call him the GOAT.
Last one, Cardi B. What do you think she's gonna do?
See, again, who's in the room? Because you, like I said, you can push an artist to a whole nother level. Okay, that beat, like I said, that Bodak Yellow song is fitting what's going on right now. That would not be playing if, I don't know, say the Kanye's, the Jay's, all the songs that was coming out before, the Drakes and those tempo, then would not be Bodak. It's just that that down south feeling, and then what she's saying behind it. She's a female, so anybody can relate to what she's saying. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Girls be getting off on that, so it was just like, all right, boom, and what's next?
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I've had this conversation.
If I see that nobody that's so hyped, everybody that's jumping on everything next year, and they're doing the same thing, I'm just gonna know how to like attack.
Right.
Like, that's why I study. Some people be like, yo, why you not signing, or why you not be smart? Only one record label came to me, but the way they deal wasn't proper. And I'm like, I'm not signing, because if I'd have signed it, yeah, get money up good, but I'd have been messed up at the end because I didn't build. Now I'm in the streets building my name and stuff like that. I'm popping up in places, doing sweats, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Dream Dog. I was at a stop by, sub called me, told me to, you know, pull up. I pulled up, nobody knew who I was. She's playing the records.
Yeah, she's an artist now.
Yeah, now she's an artist.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up together and everything. So it's just like, Now she's an artist and she's, you know, going from that level. Nobody knew that fast. You get what I'm saying? Now, I didn't go in with this on. I just was a regular person in the corner just vibing to the music. And it was just like, that's motivation for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you say one thing and everybody just looks. Because she's at a level where, oh, you next to the home. You know what I'm saying? Before I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So I know who like, y'all know that from there. I know who she really, you know what I'm saying? But the fact is that she put herself in that position, that just the fact that she said that, she just gave me a whole nother out, you know what I'm saying? A whole nother line for other things to happen.
Right.
So
where would you rank yourself now amongst other artists coming up in NY? Would you say you're like top 2?
I let the people decide that. People go from, if I speak how I speak, it's just, it's not about being cocky. I know where I stand. But I put myself in my own lane. I don't, you rate, you know what I'm saying? You feel, I think you're number 1. I think you're number 2. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know my work. I know where I stand at within myself. And by me working, you can tell, oh yeah, he wants to be number 1. Just by how he's working.
Right. Yeah. Good answer. So I see that networking is a big part of what you get into, like you just explained with being in the room with Dream Doll. You had pictures with both of Diddy's sons, Justin, Christian. You got videos with Mano all over your Instagram. So does networking play a big part of your success? Like, do you think that's important? Just being in that room with whoever, getting whatever picture, the videos you can, and just kind of going from there.
Yeah. It is. You have to be, and you have to be ready. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in areas, like I bring my flash drive wherever I go. You just never know. Yo, I'm in the studio with such and such. Pull up. I'll be tight if I left my flash drive home and I get that call. So when I have my flash drive and I go to places, I start playing beats. Like for example, Mano. We're going through beats. He's bobbing, and then he was about to leave, and then he was like, "Yo, let's play one more." And when I play one more, he just got into a whole artist mode. He was like, yo, load this up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, writing the hook, and then
but you was ready.
But the fact that I was ready, you know what I'm saying? So he knows who I am. Again, networking and getting on everything, like with me is on placements now. Like, yo, what's your next project? What's your next record? You need some beats for it? All right, I'll get it done. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just the fact because, yo, this kid, you know what I'm saying? They'll look and hear my name and they'll be like, yeah, he's certified. So, again, that networking, placements, all that it's like branding yourself. This is basically branding myself, you know what I'm saying? I could have worn a t-shirt, but to see that, now it's like, all right, we see that logo, we see his name, we heard his name, we want more, we want to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So.
And where can people get the hoodies,
me, my partner, how we started this months ago. It was within this month, or probably last month, but it was just like this season, the fall season is my season. I'm a hoodie type of kid, so it's like I seen Justin Bieber's hoodie and like how he got his whole picture and with the tour and stuff like that. I'm like, that's you know what I'm saying? And people eat it up. Right. But I said to myself, I'm not wearing Justin Bieber's hoodie with his picture and everything, because then I'm branding him. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? So now that I'm wearing this, people are like, yo, I like this. Who, you know what I'm saying? Where you get this from? Oh, this is mine. This is my name. This is my brand. I like that. Where can I get it from? So the more that I keep putting it out there and more I keep wearing it in certain places, and the more they keep asking for it, I already know when it comes down to with the merch and stuff, which we get prepared now, like sweatsuits, t-shirts and stuff, because I know they're going to, you know what I'm saying, like people want to know what's going on, so, yeah, so I'll say give it like the beginning of October, end of September. We processing everything and getting everything together so we know once the money goes out, there we go.
So what has been your biggest accomplishment and failure thus far within being an artist and a producer?
Failure?
If any.
I wouldn't say me's a fail not being a part of certain projects that came out. Like records, I say, not projects, but records. Because there's certain records where they're becoming big, and it's big, but certain reasons behind it it couldn't really be pushed far because anything. For like an example, my cousin Zico, that bag record he did with Don Q and French put it on his album. He's incarcerated. I didn't produce the record, my boy did. So now, if I produce the record, as how I am now and moving around, I could have pushed it to a whole nother level. Just the fact of being there to do it. Now it's just like he's incarcerated, my boy, I know what he's doing, so it's just like, all right, the record's just sitting there. It's memorable, but it's just sitting there. So now with me, it's just like, now, I'm like, yo, I'm a song away. Because I have songs, you know what I'm saying, that goes around, but I'm just a record away. And if I'm entitled for that record that will pop, it's over. Right. So that's the thing. So that's why it's just like, I say to myself, I'm a threat to society. Because you never know what beat I'm going to do. You don't know which record or artist will get it, and then you don't know what they're going to do with it. So it's like, damn, I'm scared. We don't know. Yeah, he get his foot in that door's over. We already know the whole no sleep and being consistent all the time.
You already got that presence, like even on social media. Like that's what a lot of artists lack. It's like they might be here one day and jail the next. Like you know.
And that's the thing. And that's what scares certain people. That's why I don't even in competition and stuff. Like y'all can go ahead and compete with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, say be an artist and come with beats. Every time I come with beats, it's just like. It's just fun. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Yeah, I play a couple beats on live and stuff like that, but I know which ones to shake this whole room up, and they're like, yo, what shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always do that. That's the presence. That's why I said with sitting down with Davies or Don Q, I know how to change the presence. The whole email sending is cool, but you never know what that person's doing at that moment. I could say, yo, I sent it, and be like, all right, bro. Right, never. And then he might do something else. I actually want to be in the studio.
Right, so I know you.
Press play. Don't even got to look like, yo, you like this? I'm just going to know which ones is going to catch your ear. So, this time is going to come.
So what about the accomplishment? I'm sure you've had many, so what's the biggest?
I speak before it even happens sometimes. I'm like, yo, I don't know what so I want to work with certain people, at least hear their voice on my beat, you know what I'm saying? And those are the accomplishments. I have more accomplishments to come, but the way everything and how I want it to where I always felt like, I don't think I'm being heard. I don't think people know who I am. And what scared me one time, not scared, but like at the listening party, somebody's on live. They heard the tag. After she tapped, said everybody who I was, some dude tapped me inside again. I'm on live. Look at my live. He don't know me. Oh, that's this beat? Oh, yeah, I got a beat from him. People that I don't even, oh, yeah, I heard this stuff on YouTube. Oh. And I'm like, I'm eating all, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it on in, and I'm just like, I don't get hype or feel good until I leave the room. I ain't gonna do that in the room. Like, I'll go in the car or whatever, make a video like, yo! You know what I'm saying? So that's just it right there. So the fact that people that I think don't know, they do know. And like I said, Brandon put my tag on everything because somebody asked me on her tape, was my tags on there? I'm like, boy, that people get mad if they get a beat and the tag is not on it. They're like, nah, bro, hold on. Put your tag on it. Versus a person that get a beat, there's no tag, they'll keep going. They feel like, yo, nah, we want something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what people's energy is, but the fact that they want it, like, yo, put that I'm buying the beat now, the tag it on it, put the tag on it, please. You know what I'm saying?
So if you could tell one person that might have just, like, didn't believe in you or somebody who didn't expect you to get this far, what would you have to say to these people now that like doubted you or counted you out?
The most I can say is you see. I tell my boys that, you know what I'm saying? And I tell them like, they're like, yo, why, you should, and I tell them like, and I give them the breakdown, you know what I'm saying? Good, bad, whatever, and they'll be like, nah, you right, you know what I'm saying? Like, what level, which way should we go? How should we do this to market ourselves? And I'd be like, we're going to do it from here. And that's the reason why when I did the video, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nobody going to support in certain levels? Now watch this. Money coming out of pocket, shooting videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how I'm putting it. You see who I am now. Oh, that's this. I thought he made beats. this shit sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like,
right.
we don't know what he's, you know what I'm saying, capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way if I look at different artists. Like, that's why you see, like I said, with Jay-Z, he has different, I listen to all his albums from top to bottom. They're all different. You get what I'm saying?
That is true.
And since that they're all different, there's people that can't do that, and they're just like, all right, they don't want to level themselves up, then they're just gonna do something else. You know what I'm saying? Invest into something. You know, put their money somewhere else.
Right.
And you see all the older artists do that, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Because now, all right, I accomplished that. Let's make some more money in a whole different field.
Else, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to have that ambition to do that. They just rather sit there and talk about it.
Would you like to expand in that way, like how Jay-Z, you know, he has a music streaming service. Jeezy
Definitely.
does what, like the Avion, like people getting
I see
to
what
all
like
different.
Jeezy. That's
See, I had to include him.
that's one of. I mean, it depends if he's working on a project or something. I'll try to get something, but from like trap, from his first album. That's why I'm saying when people hear me listen to certain things, it's like, you listen to that? I'm like, yeah, like T.I. All the first albums, everything is a pop off to me,
Right.
and then I continued. So it was just like, I think Jeezy did go crazy, and like my aunt is. I live in a house where it's just a bunch of old school records, so I know all the samples. So when I play these records for her, she'd be like, "You know who he sampled that from?"
My mom.
And I'd be like, "No." And then when she gives me the breakdown, I listen to more of that artist, and then I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna sample this."
Yeah.
But Go Crazy was, I was just like, yo, he's Southern, but then he got that East Coast feel, and I'm like, see, if he wasn't to do that and he was just to stay in his lane, it wouldn't go. But it's just everybody, you know, background fits them. You know what I'm saying? Like Chief Keef, there's a bunch of Chief Keefs running around. There's a bunch of Gucci Mans running around.
It's a lot of Amigos.
Amigos, you know what I'm saying? So all of that is all history. But again, Gucci Man's doing books. You know what I'm saying? If he can put a record out right now, it's gonna pop. But you really think that he's so concerned to keep doing that? That's just extra money flowing. You know? He's doing other things, and I see that he's doing a book that had inspired me. Like, yo, from all the stuff he's been through, from, you know what I'm saying, doing time, coming home, still, you know what I'm saying, still on it.
That probably would have been the last person I expect to have it.
My point exactly. So if he could do it, why can't you do it? You know what I'm saying? These people is giving you the blueprint. They're giving you the look. Some people could be like, yo, you got money, you know what I'm saying, get changed by, you know what I'm saying, like I look at Meek, same thing, like, look at his. He went through a lot. Now he's doing the clothing line. Like, you see that, all right, boom. There's other things to bring in money and still give hope to the streets and stuff. So
and still be able to drop something and people still react the same way.
And still react the same way. People counted him out because of that. Like, what is he gonna do next? He just kept putting out records. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody running around dream chasers.
Right. That's
you know
true. We all watched that play out. So as far as 2018 is concerned, what can everyone expect from you in this coming year?
I'm gonna finish out this year with a bang. But when 2018 hit, a whole nother cycle's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's coming up in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak about it, but I know a whole different motivation situation about to happen. Like you hear it first, but like I said, I ain't gonna speak on it.
You think you'll stick to NY for long, or do you feel like you might expand out?
I'm gonna expand. Okay. And that's the thing, because the people I'm starting to connect with, and where everybody, it's even with friends and people that just, like, I got a friend in Ohio, and he played one of my records, and there's just people jumping on it from out there. You know what I'm saying? And I start getting followed. You know what I'm saying? Like, school, we could be Buffalo State, yo, play your record, just playing it. Like, my young boy, I call him like my little brother, Zay. He did a record with Don Q. Yeah, he do songs and stuff, but when as me, like, I know how to brand, when I put artists up or do anything, and it's like on some consecutive times I keep putting it up, people start to tune in. Like, who is this? Or where's this music from? You know what I'm saying? And they say, oh, you working with this? Oh, all right. People like to tune in. You don't got to get so much likes or comments. People watching. You know what I'm saying? That's how people feed off of my energy. Like, yo, people just right out of the blue, like, yo, listen, I'm watching. I like what you're doing. Like, keep going. Like, you should sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going. I don't know what anybody else is saying. I like it.
Right.
And that right there just, you know what I'm saying? So now, even 2 days, I feel like I don't want to make a song. I just want to make beats for a whole month.
Always come back around.
Yeah,
Right. So tell everybody where they can follow you, how they can get in contact with you.
The main contact is on my Instagram, Dizzy Banko, DIZZYBANKO, IG, and then on my other IG is Digital Violated. Now, everything, the information, who to contact, email, everything is in the bio. So, even though I be on Facebook, but I'm about to delete that. So, it's just a bunch of people that just, no, I'm going to keep my music page.
Oh, okay, not the person.
The regular, it's just, bunch of bozos. But my IG is starting to expand with new people. People is tuning in. So Dizzy Banko is the IG. Going from there. All the information is there. Self-explanatory. So.
Well, thank you so much. No I'm excited to see what 2018 has in store for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, speaking existence. So I can say right now I want to work with somebody. But my thing is how it's going to happen. I don't pressure. There's just one phone call and be like, yo, I know such and such, or this, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy Howie, I didn't call and say, yo, I need, you know what I'm saying? He hit me like, oh, what can I do to put towards a team? And I always used to get that from different people. I want to join a violation, I want to do this and do that. But they just don't move, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think, they just, all right, when this move, I move. No.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So, how we know how the game is moving, and my boy Chris, shout out to my whole team and everybody else, but those two keep playing. I say they smarter than me. When it comes to business, I don't like to speak sometimes. I just be like, yo, bro.
Yeah, let them do it.
Yeah, because my head is be spinning like, what? Like, what you speak? Listen, if it makes sense, go ahead. But then, if it don't, then let me know if you feel like, but them two, Chris and Howie, like them two, well, you know what I'm saying? Like those like the core, like my boy Chris, not say cheap in a bad way. He's just like me. He's like, if he's like that, he would tell me, bro, whoa, don't, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with him, like, don't spend your money on it. I could do this. You always got connections. My boy does, you know what I'm saying? So those are the type of people you need around instead of the person like, yeah, bro, go spend that ball out, man. You get it back, you good.
And then we don't have nothing.
And then we don't have it. Why did you buy it?
Right.
What? Alright, never mind. So, yeah, bro, so you'll see more of the team, more, my photo shoots and stuff to bring out people, because, like, I follow artists' movements. Like, example, Drake. He got certain people that we don't see as much. He'll speak about it, but we don't see as much. But let him have something going on, then he'll start bringing them out. Like, oh, this is 40, and this is such and such, and this is such and such. And they're like, oh, these are the people, you know what I'm saying? We can get. So now people starting to go through them now. If they can't get to me, it's much, because now I stop answering to so much people. People think like they'll say keywords to get me to say something, and then try to bro it back. Like, bro, I need some beats. Cool, I'll start talking business. And then they'll start telling me other things, like, yeah, just send me some stuff. And I'll be like, I have stuff out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear how I structure beats or whatever, here's a set of beats. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stopped posting new beats, because I got too much great beats that you got to really take. I want you to take this far. I don't want you to just put it out as a hype song. I mean, unless that's what it is, but people just going for hype now. And hype dies out. You know what I'm saying? Because you get tired. Yeah. It's like, oh, you made trap beats? All right, what's next? Oh, you made a pop beat? Oh, okay. Oh, that's an R&B beat. Versus a whole 10 pile of trap beats. You get the, all right, it's the same tempo.
Right. After a while,
it gets tiring. So that's why I said this generation is cool. Everybody rap on, rap on your Kodak flow. Do what y'all do. Say words, put it together, make it sound good. All right. But now when we start getting real technical bars, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? That gonna sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna happen. So
once again, thank you. Appreciate your
time. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world still. Hitting them corners and them low girls still. Taking my time to perfect the beat. I got love for the streets, it's a D.I.W.C. For them cases all across the world. Hitting them corners and them low girls. Taking my time to perfect the beat. I got love for the streets, it's a D.I.W.C. Rolling down the street, smoking and dope, sipping on gin and juice. Lay back, on my money, and my money, and my money. I'm representing for them cases all across the world. Hitting them corners and them low girls. Taking my time to perfect the beat. I got love for the streets, it's a D.I.W.C. Nigga from the east, I'm just having to flex. I'm back in effect. I had to separate straight from the west. California love, I'm the best secret that's kept. I'm just working on rest. No key that you check. Always hit them by surprise, have them thinking what's next. Never settle for less, running hard for the best. They know the name, they know the game, they know the step that I rap. Violation, we violating, we aim for the neck. I'm